Hello Year 4, welcome to Week 2, Term 5 English. Thank you to everybody who sent in a poem from last week. We had a fantastic weekend reading all of your poems and getting to watch some people perform them as well. We have put some of those on the website for you, so please do make sure that you go and have a look at what everybody has been doing. There's some incredible work. It's just on the school website. Underneath the Home Learning folder, you'll find the Home Learning Gallery, and then there's a folder for each class. Feel free to have a look at what everybody's been doing. We keep updating that regularly for you. This week, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be focusing on a story. Now, this story is a really special story. It's one of my favourite picture story books, and it's by an author and illustrator from Australia called Jeannie Baker. Now, it's a really special book because there's actually only one page of writing in this book, and there's two different parts to it. We're going to have a bit of a look today to see what we might think this book is going to tell us, what it might be about. You can see that our objective is to make a prediction. So we're going to have a look at the front cover, we're going to have a look at all of the different parts of the story and just have a bit of a think and a wonder. We're going to think as well about how can we make a good prediction. Now, a prediction is something that we think is going to happen, but it's not just out of nowhere, is it? We need to think about what we're seeing and what the book is telling us that it might be about. So for example, if I was looking at a book that had an elephant on the front cover, I probably wouldn't predict that the story was going to be about aliens. In the folder of today's work, there is a picture of the front cover and also the first page of the book. I want you to have a look at that picture and I want you to spend a good amount of time looking at those two pages. I want you to stop and think for a while you're looking at them and just have a bit of a wonder about what you notice. Do you see anything that may tell you what the story is about? Do you notice anything a bit different about this book? What do you think the book might be about? What do you think the story is? Where do you think this story is set? While you're looking at those pictures and thinking about those questions, you might want to jot down some of your thoughts that pop into your head, just to give you an idea of some things that you might be able to write down later. Once you've finished having a good look at that picture and think about those questions, I want you to go and answer them. Remember, when you're answering questions about a book, you need to think about the evidence for your answer as well. So for example, on the question, where do you think the story is set? Make sure you comment on something that you see. So for example, you might say, I think that this story is set in a city because in the picture I can see lots of buildings and a few cars.